Jungle of Wonders. Chapter 3. The Bridge of Shadows. Recap. In Chapter 2, Taro ventures deeper into the jungle after hearing the mysterious whisper that urges him to seek the heart of the jungle. While exploring, he encounters a colorful parrot perched on a low branch. The parrot offers Taro a cryptic message, advising him to follow a trail of golden leaves to find the heart, but warns that the jungle will test his bravery and kindness. With his paws tingling with anticipation, Taro follows the golden leaves, unaware of the challenges that await him. The trail of golden leaves led Taro to a narrow, rickety bridge suspended over a mist-filled ravine. The planks creaked ominously under his weight, and the swirling mist below seemed alive, writhing and twisting like ghostly serpents. Taro's paws were steady, but the airy atmosphere made his heart race faster with every step. The mist seemed to swallow up everything around him, and the distant sounds of the jungle were muffled, as though the bridge existed in a world of its own. As Taro reached the middle of the bridge, a deep, rumbling voice boomed from the mist. "Who dares cross my bridge without proving their worth?" The voice echoed around him, sending shivers down his spine. Startled, Taro froze in place. His fur prickled, and his eyes darted nervously as he scanned the fog for the source of the voice. From the swirling shadows emerged a massive snake, its silver scales gleaming like liquid metal. The creature's eyes, piercing yellow and full of wisdom, locked onto Taro with an intensity that made his breath catch. The snake's movements were slow and deliberate, its enormous body coiling around itself like a serpent of ancient power. Taro swallowed hard, trying to steady his nerves. "To pass," the snake hissed, "you must answer this: what grows without roots but fills the air with its presence?" Taro's mind raced as he pondered the riddle. He knew that the snake wasn't going to let him cross unless he answered correctly. His heart pounded in his chest, but then a memory of his mother came to him. She used to hum a sweet tune as she worked, her voice filling their small home with warmth and comfort. He recalled how the melody seemed to grow, spreading into every corner without ever being seen. "Is it a sound?" Taro answered hesitantly, his voice unsure but filled with the conviction of his memory. The snake's lips curled into a sly, approving smile. "You may pass, little cub." It nodded slowly. "But remember, courage alone is not enough. The jungle will test your heart." Taro's relief was immediate, but he couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that lingered in the air. He continued his journey across the bridge, each step feeling heavier than the last. The mist below seemed to reach for him, whispering secrets in a language he couldn't understand. As he crossed the threshold of the bridge, the jungle ahead seemed to come alive again, the whispers of the trees louder and more urgent. The path ahead was still uncertain, but Taro knew that the jungle was far from finished with its tests. His paws found solid ground on the other side of the ravine, and for a moment, he paused to gather his thoughts. He could still hear the snake's words echoing in his mind, "The jungle will test your heart." Taro didn't fully understand what it meant, but he was ready. Whatever came next, he would face it with the same courage that had gotten him this far. With renewed determination, Taro continued on, the golden leaves ahead flickering like a beacon of hope, guiding him deeper into the heart of the jungle. But he knew that this was only the beginning, and far greater challenges lay ahead. To be continued.